Hey guys, this is the Ultimate Warrior, and I want to do another lesson from AX, Anime Expo 2017 video. The last one I did was 2 weeks ago, and I asked the question, is it worth going to Anime Expo alone? Can you still have fun? So definitely check that video out if you want my perspective on that, and my short answer is yes, for me at least. But yeah, definitely check it out if you want to. This question is gonna pretty much run along the same vein of that one. And that is, can you, or is it worth going to Anime Expo if you don't watch anime? Can you still have fun? So, of course, this is just gonna be from my personal experience only, but I don't watch anime. The last anime I watched in full was Sailor Moon, like over 5 years ago, and I didn't even make it to the S season. I wanted to, but the YouTube channel at the time, they couldn't air the S season. They couldn't air the S season, so it's been a while since I watched, or let me put it this way. I don't really know about the latest animes, or I've heard of them, but I don't really know what they are about. Let's take, for instance, which one? What's a good one? Yuri on Ice. I've heard a lot of things about Yuri on Ice, and from my perspective, because I never bothered to Google or Wikipedia Yuri on Ice, but to me, I'm just assuming Yuri on Ice is about a bunch of lesbians ice skating and going on some journey together. But I don't know, like how they have those movies about, I don't know, people expressing themselves through dance. Well, I'm guessing that's kind of similar to what Yuri on Ice is about. And I could be completely wrong, but I don't know, to me, I guess it's lesbians ice skating. Nothing wrong with that, but I never bothered to research it and why it was so popular. Something about a Kobayashi dragon. I'm guessing that's an anime. It sounds like a live action movie, but you guys kind of see where I'm going with this. I'm laughing because when I was at Anime Expo, I went to a Funimation panel, but I didn't really care about it. The only reason I was there was because I was there because sorry, I can't talk tonight for some reason, but I was there because that was going to be the same place the Persona 5 panel took place, and they wasn't going to clear it out. So I sat through it. And they're naming off all of this stuff, like this is going to be like shipped or what, translated to English. We're bringing this to the West, and people are like, yeah, woo, woo, and I'm just kind of like, interesting. So what time is the Persona 5 panel starting? So that was my reaction the whole time, because it's like, I don't watch anime. It was one of my goals to watch anime for 2017, but I doubt that's going to happen because I'm like too busy working. But now I did watch the Lupin the Third movie screening trailer, and I'd really like to watch that, but I don't have cable in my room. I'd have to go in the living room to watch TV, and I'm just too lazy. I can't be bothered to do that. You know, I still want to watch anime, but you kind of get the picture. That's not really my thing. I'm more on the video game side of things. So, with that being said, I went to Anime Expo, and I still had fun. Tons of fun. And I'm definitely going back next year. I'll do a video on this. The Road to AX, Anime Expo 2018. Got my premiere pass if I haven't done that video yet. So yeah, of course it's going to be subjective for me, because if the only thing I did while I was down at Anime Expo was go to the Persona 5 panel and like eat at the Persona 5 or Okamoto food truck, then that would be alright with me. But that's just me. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm wearing a wearing a Persona 5 shirt. This was sold out at Anime Expo, and I couldn't get my hands on it. So the moment I could find one on eBay, I bought it, and I haven't seen one since in this size there. But if you're concerned, or if you want to go to Anime Expo but you don't keep up with like the latest animes and whatnot, and you're deciding if you want to go, in my personal opinion, just go. Especially if you've never been to Anime Expo, or you've never been out to California. Most likely you'll probably enjoy yourself. And one good thing about not being a big fan of anime, or I wouldn't say that, but not watching anime like you want to, is that you'll have more free time to kind of roam around and do as you please. There is like a video game base there, if that's your thing, that they got, panels and stuff dealing with video games and whatnot, but a lot of the stuff was obviously geared towards anime. And so you have all of these crowds trying to fight to get in. Well, not fight, but trying their best to get in and whatnot. And if you don't watch anime, it's like, who cares? Like, let them duke it out and try to get that final spot. Like, while you have more time to do something else. I guess this is kind of going to be a long video. I kind of want to take my time, pun intended. I want to see if I actually have the my schedule for my Anime Expo interest. I wrote it out before I went to Anime Expo, just to see what I wanted to do. So keep in mind, I don't watch anime like that. So I have it on Word. I wish I could show you guys, but I just wrote down a list of things that I wanted to do and wanted to see. I didn't get to do everything, obviously, but if you're new to Anime Expo, or you plan on, going for the first time or second time or whatever, and you don't watch anime, well, here was my personal schedule of things that I was interested in seeing. So, yeah, buckle up. This is going to be a long one. So, on Saturday, July 1st, I wanted to see like a Sailor Moon video. I never got around to doing that. Although, ironically enough, Sailor Moon's the reason why I even wanted to go to Anime Expo in the first place. But we can talk about that later if you want. So yeah, Anime Expo welcome ceremony. Didn't go to that. Access Gaming panel. I wanted to go to that, but I think I was in line for something else. Or, you know what, I think I was just too lazy. But yeah, Access Gaming panel to hear about the Ultimate Game news. Cowboy Bebop video. Want to see that, but never got around to it. Dust Bunny cosplay panel. Never got around to it. The Kotobukiya Summer Roundup. I wanted to go to that. I'm thinking that's going to be with statues and stuff, since I got a Trish McTavish statue. So, yeah, but never went to that, but that's something. Resident Evil Vendetta screening plus Q&A. I really wanted to go to that panel. Like, I really did. I even watched a movie in honor of that panel because I wasn't going to be able to make it. And that was because I was actually in line for the Be Our Confidant, or Confidant, can't talk, an evening of fun with the Persona 5 localization team and voice actors. So that was the Persona 5 panel I went to, and I had to sacrifice my lovely Resident Evil Vendetta screening to wait in the Funimation panel while everyone's cheering, and I'm just like, okay, so when are we gonna get Persona 5 characters to come up next? So I had to deal with the Funimation crowd for that, but they were cool. And then 8-Bit Jazz Heroes, didn't go to that. So really the only thing I did that I liked was the Persona 5 panel, and that was totally worth it. So I say that day was a productive day. So on the 2nd, July 2nd, that Sunday, you know, it was the case closed video. They had, I didn't watch that. Inside the voice actor studio. Didn't go to that, although I wanted to. I really wanted to. But I couldn't because they had welcoming voice actor, Daisuke Hirakawa to AX. I was waiting in line for that. Like, yeah, he's San German from Cold Realize, and I'm dressing up as Abraham von Helsing, although I didn't have my wig at the time. It came late. So yeah, I wanted to see him. And I'm just gonna skip through a few of these. Corgi cosplay panel, didn't go to that. Miku's 10th anniversary dance party, I wanted to go to that, but they said no bags allowed, except for like the Crunchyroll bag, and I keep my camera on me just in case I see a cool cosplay to interview. So yeah, I didn't go to that, but I wanted to. The masquerade, I paid for that, but I didn't go to that because I just didn't feel like it. So yeah, Cosplay Deviants presents A Night of Wild Fantasy. Yes, Ultimate Warrior wanted to go to that, but look at my video on why I did not attend, and you'll see why I just kind of left. So Miku's 10th anniversary dance party. Yep, they had the adult version. Couldn't get into that for the same reason. So on the 3rd, the official Sailor Moon panel, which I wanted to go to, bought my Nephrite cosplay and everything. I did not go to that. Why? I simply didn't feel like getting up that early. Inside Voice Actor Studio 3, live programming. I wanted to go to that, but I chose the Lupin the Third screening, which was the next thing. So yeah, Lupin the Third Italian game US premiere screening video. Definitely went to that because it's Lupin the Third. So, and they had the Dragon Ball Super panel I wanted to go to, but I never went to that because I wanted to go to the Cosplay Wrestling Federation workshop, which I went to that, but we got kicked out. So they broke glass and it was like fire hazard. Then there was the Otaku Parliamentary Debate, which I couldn't go to that because I was at the Cosplay Wrestling Federation thing, and pretty much, yeah. Like after that, I pretty much just went back to my hotel. So, you kind of get the gist. There are things to do. You don't necessarily have to watch anime in order to enjoy yourself. And if anything, like I said, I think it helps because you won't get so burnt out, or I guess maybe upset if you miss certain panels that you may want to see that are anime based, because I'm sure there's like a lot of them. Again, there's like a Kobayashi Dragon panel. I didn't go to that, but I'm pretty sure the line was super long for that. And yeah, it was a lot of anime based stuff, obviously, but there's definitely a video game presence there. And if you say you want to go to Anime Expo just solely for, I guess, the video game presence, then yeah, I think you might be comfortable going. Now, if you don't watch anime or anything, and you're kind of far off, and you're looking at the price and everything, I'm not gonna lie, you may want to reconsider if it's not like a big goal of yours. If you want something that's like almost exclusively video game based, and sorry, my foot kind of itching. My foot's kind of itching. Alright. Anyways, I'm back to normal. But like I was saying, if you want like a exclusive video game based cosplay convention or whatnot, and you don't really want to fly out to Anime Expo to kind of experience like a subculture within a subculture, I guess, then I'd recommend trying MomoCon, because to my knowledge, that's a exclusive or near exclusive video game, anime video game thing. They have a heavier influence on video games. Now, I've never went. I wanted to go. If I have the days off next year, I'm going to try and go to there. That would be pretty interesting. So yeah, that might be an option for you. But if you have Anime Expo on the mind and you want to go to Anime Expo and just represent the gaming culture there, you should be fine. You should be in good hands. I think you could possibly have fun. You know, at the end of the day is what you make it. So if you just want to cosplay as all video game characters, you know, do you, and that's fine. I'm sure you can probably, depending on what you go as, you know, get a lot of people asking about your cosplays and stuff, and you know, you can have a good time there. At the end of the day, it's what you make it. So yes, in my opinion, I think it's totally worth it to go to Anime Expo, even if you don't watch anime, and I think you can still have fun while doing so, because you know, it will give you the freedom to do more things if you don't watch a whole bunch of anime, and you won't feel so tied up or burned out with what panels to go to. And really, at a con that big, it is wonderful to have that type of freedom. Like, at the end of the day, you'll probably be like, man, I'm glad I don't know about this anime. I don't know about this Dragon on Ice of the Kobayashi or Yuri or something. But, or whatever's going to be popular next year. Now, I will say this. When the Persona 5 anime hits, I'm going to watch it. Because, you know, being a Persona 5 fan. I missed the hype train with the Persona 4 animation, but I'm not missing this train. Like, I will watch it as the leader of the Phantom Thieves, because I am thou and thou art I. Nah, but anyways, this video, I feel like I could ramble on forever and ever about this topic, but I think I'll end it here, so I can think of other lessons from AX to post, and my voice is kind of getting hoarse. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about my personal experience at AX, feel free to leave them in the description below. Leave them in the comments below. I'll try to get to them as fast as I can with a response video. Or, you know, if you just happen to like this video, or you're a fan of video games / Ultimate game stuff in general, or even a fan of drink testing, taste testing, toys, reviews, stuff like that, even though I haven't done those in a while, then feel free to check out the rest of my channel. And if you happen to like what you see, then please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and I will see you guys in the next video. And I will try to think of more lessons from Anime Expo 2017. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.